going on, Jerome's? Happy Tuesday. This week, ESPN released their NFL Quarterback Council 2023, ranking top 10 quarterbacks by trait. So they get together a panel of experts and go through like arm strength and clutch and all that stuff, and they rank the quarterbacks. So where does Kirk Cousins rank? Well, they did all the boring categories. Like I want to see something more interesting, like who should win an Oscar for their performance in a documentary. Kirk Cousins, number one. Who was a top 3 in terms of Cole's cash? Kirk Cousins. Who has the best vinegar strokes? Number 1. Kirk Cousins. Who is the best at carpooling Jordan Addison once his license gets suspended? Kirk Cousins, number 2. I'll take Jaron Hall, number 1. I feel like he'd be a very cautious driver. And then you got best van salesman, or person who keeps the GMC Gladiators in relevancy. There you go, Kirk Cousins. Who ranks higher than Aaron Rodgers in the NFL Top 100, as voted by the players? Kirk Cousins. And who has the best halftime speeches? Kirk Cousins. I mean, that's pretty obvious. But, again, they got into like all the boring categories, and it's kind of cool. Our guy Jordan Reed is in the mix with Matt Bowen, Tim Hasselbeck, Matt Miller, Orlovsky, 11-yard end zones, Jason Reed, Mike Tannenbaum, Seth Walder, Field Yates, etc. They rank their top 10 NFL quarterbacks entering the 2023 season, 10 distinct categories, yada, yada, yada. All right, so we're going to go through arm strength. Now, you would think that Kirk would be on here. Kirk, underrated, does have one of the stronger arms in the game, but Josh Allen won. Yes. I mean, he could throw a BB through a lead wall. We just watched Chernobyl again. It was really good. Anyways, Mahomes 2. Yes, Herbert. Rodgers, maybe not anymore. No. Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence is underrated in that regard. Anthony Richardson has an absolute hose. Hurts. Hurts has a strong arm. I don't know if I would put him that high, though. Stafford, maybe not anymore. Not recently. Lamar, yes. Kyler, yes. Former baseball player. Russ could be up there. Fields, Fields is really good at throwing behind the line of scrimmage and then getting credit for 60-yard touchdowns. No big deal. Kirk does get votes. He had at least one vote, so that's whatever there. Accuracy. So this is way more important. Burrow, Rodgers. I mean, you got Rodgers like top 4 in terms of strength and accuracy. Did they watch him at all last year? That's what really bugs me. Where Packers fans will admit Aaron Rodgers was booty last year. Yeah, all of a sudden he's supposed to just have this magical revival. Like he's supposed to be Lazarus, man, please. Mahomes, yes. Tua, yeah, I agree there. Herbert, Geno. I would actually swap Geno out for accuracy over arm strength. Arm strength over accuracy. Cousins checks in at 7. I have no problem with this. Kirk Cousins does have one of the more catchable balls, even though, yeah, we give him grief for throwing hospital balls all the time. Not necessarily true. Stafford. I don't even know if you call Stafford accurate during his prime. I don't get it, man. Dak, no comment. NC, it's your touch. Joe Burrow, 1. I agree. Rodgers. Who votes on this panel? Have all their contracts revoked. Mahomes, Tua, Herbert. Herbert has all the traits, man. He really has it. Hurts, yes. Lawrence, yes. Dak. Tell me that Dak and Kirk have the same touch. Jared Goff. Jared Goff did operate extremely well in Ben Johnson offense last year. So respect where it's due there. Let's see here. Mechanics. Burrow. Again, Rodgers. Rodgers getting by just on on legacy. It's ridiculous. Mahomes, yes. Herbert, yeah. Basically, just jumble up Burrow, Rodgers, Mahomes, and Herbert up at the top. You got that. Dak mechanics. Well, it's just because he's got that weird warm-up routine, I guess. Lawrence is like a robo quarterback. I would actually put Herbert a little bit higher than Mahomes, just in terms of straight-up mechanics. Actually, I might put Herbert 1, now that I think about it. In terms of, technical proficiency. Mahomes is just out here just, not setting his feet and just going like this, and then goes to McKinnon. Whatever. Josh Allen. You're saying that Josh Allen has just as good a mechanics as Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins technically is one of the better quarterbacks in the game in terms of mechanics. He really is. And Kirk is one of the quarterbacks who everything has to be on schedule, and he's at his best. Like, Kirk is not good at improvisation. There you go. Then let's see what else here. Field vision, blank for Kirk Cousins. Biggest surprise, Kirk should be top 10. The Minnesota offense asks a lot of him when it comes to seeing the field and reading it out, often with multiple layers of progressions. He does it at a very high level. That's from Dan, 11-yard end zone Orlovsky. Now, I mean, yeah, a lot is asked of Kirk, especially going through 17 progressions on 4th and 8. So you're snubbed. Yeah, Kirk Cousins did get votes, did make the top 10. Decision making with the football. All right, so Kirk checks in at 8. That's what's recurring, where Kirk on a lot of these traits ends up bottom of the top 10, but it still is in the top 10, which is important to note. Mahomes, Burrow, I mean, Rodgers still at 3. What decision checking to a run play? Is that the decision that he makes? Sure. Let's see what else here. Compete level and toughness. All right, so Mahomes, Allen, Burrow. So Rodgers is way down on this list. Dak. Yeah, I mean, in terms of toughness, yeah. I mean, Stafford, respect up there. Rodgers, no. Dak, no. Fields, sure. I would have Lamar or Lawrence a little bit higher. Yeah. But yeah. Kenny Pickett, small hand, smells like cabbage, wears gloves. Nah. All right, so yeah, Kirk didn't get any votes. Oh, others received wrong votes. So Kirk was up there. So Kirk was 11 on that list. Daniel Jones got a vote. Please. Pocket presence. Kirk Cousins, not so much. Outside the top 10. But yeah, Mahomes, Burrow, Rodgers hurt. Yeah. So Kirk did get votes. He ended up 13th. It's funny. Brock Purdy ahead of Kyler Murray, which I actually does make sense. Rushing ability. Kirk? I mean, come on. Kirk G3. But Lamar, Hurts, Fields. I'm surprised that Aaron Rodgers wasn't on this list. He's been on every one of the other lists. Josh Allen, Kyler, Richardson. I would like, how do you have Fields at 3? Like, Hurts, yes, has mobility, but in terms of just like running ability, nah. Let's see here. We received 1 vote. Tannehill, slinging Sam Howell, Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold. Oh, Sam Darnold, mobile quarterback. I mean, come on. Second reaction ability. So Mahomes, Josh Allen, Rodgers, Lamar. Ooh, like the Lamar's up high in this one. I'm guessing Kirk did not get a vote on that one. That's funny. But yeah, those are the traits there. And overall, you do see that the ESPN experts do hold Kirk in some regard, where he's top 10, usually bottom of the top 10 in a number of these traits. Mechanics, accuracy, touch, etc. Should have been in there with arm strength, but I'm mad at it all. But overall, it's sort of like the national media jabronis, where they're just analysts, which this panel was, as opposed to just the haircuts just barking out the news. Like, they understand that Kirk Cousins is good, and they respect the game, and they're not part of the pushing their thumb down on the scale in hatred of Kirk Cousins because he's a Viking, and also because he's Kirk Cousins. But nah. Anyways, I'm still bank. If anyone offers you 10,000 to 1 on anything, you take it. So if Kirk Cousins wins an Oscar, I will be a very rich man. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. ESPN's top 10 quarterback trait rankings. Where does Kirk stack up? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.